Hi, my name is Michael Saucedo. I will be fighting Best of the Best on June 14th against Nick Bella. I go to MBJJA, Bad Boys Boxing Gym, Gracie Baja for Muay Thai, and at Los Fresnos at Green Ghost Academy.
So you got a lot of places where you invest your time and your training at.
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about what is it that you get from each one of those places.
Different sparring partners. I train with different champions, different bodies, different coaches. Like boxing is different from Muay Thai and Gracie Jiu Jitsu, as well as karate over there in Green Ghost Academy. And I get to use the cage, work with the cage in Green Ghost.
Do you think the variety of training styles that you're exposed to give you the advantage or help you improve your skills?
Definitely. I'm more well-rounded this time. I have more attributes in my arsenal, more weapons, more ammunition.
Talk a little bit about your fighting style.
My fighting style is freestyle. Basically, uh, I adjust to my opponent with my attributes.
And talk a little bit about your training regimen. Take us through your day. How do you prepare yourself?
I work from 6 to 2. I unload trailers, so I get a workout there. And then Monday, 6:15, I go to Gracie Baja, do Muay Thai, 1 hour basics, and then another hour of sparring. Tuesday, I go to MBJJA and Bad Boys Boxing Gym. I'll do boxing, and then I'll do Gracie Jiu Jitsu. And then other weeks, I will go to Green Ghost Academy, and I'll work with my karate and MMA camp over there.
Talk a little bit about your Muay Thai training and some of the guys that you spar with over there and train with.
I train with a lot of great guys, like Frank Trevino. I have the pleasure of training under a UFC fighter. I have Abraham Torres over there and a bunch of other fighters. We have like 10, they have 10 fighters, MMA fighters that fight STFC and for JC Hero promotion.
And then at the Jiu-Jitsu gym that you go to?
It's MBJJ under Miguel Angel Tinajero. That's McAllen Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Academy. And it's one of the best jiu-jitsu schools out there. It's Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. It's different from other kind of jiu-jitsus.
And then also talk a little bit about the boxing that you get over at Bad Boys.
Yeah, the Bad Boys Boxing Gym. They have two boxing rings, and they have a bunch of young talent, a bunch of champions, amateur champions, and professional champions. And their cardio is way up, so I get a lot of good sparring with them.
And then talk about the guys that you train with in Los Fresnos as well.
The Fresnos, we have Raymond Banda over there. He's a champion over there. Jeff Mongoli, he's a great sensei, and everybody over there has heart. So we're all helping out each other with everything.
What was your introduction in the sport? What was the very first thing that you tried when you were young?
I tried MMA at here. It was at Bodybuilders. It used to be a gym, a workout place, and Rick Martinez had a South Texas MMA here. So I tried it out. It was more like a MMA camp. And then I went to Thai Champ under Mike Valle, and that was more Muay Thai. I was there for like 6 months. He closed the gym because he got a job offer at Greg Jackson. So at that point, I went to train. The gym was closed. I called him. He told me he had a job opportunity. So then I hit up Miguel Angel Tinajero so I can continue my training, and that's when I incorporated my Gracie Jiu Jitsu. And because of that, my Jiu Jitsu got stronger.
Talk to me a little bit about your opponent, Nick Bella. You've trained with him a little bit, and just talk a little bit about what you know about your opponent and what you foresee going into this fight.
Yes, we trained at Green Ghost Academy. We've sparred boxing and jiu-jitsu, and I gotta say I'm a little bit faster. I'm a lot faster actually, and my hands are faster, and my jiu-jitsu is stronger than his. So I'm ready. Wherever he wants to take it, we'll take it.
Now this is your pro debut. You do have 3 amateur fights underneath you. You haven't fought since April of 2013. Talk a little bit about that layoff and why it's been a while since you've been into the cage.
Well, a lot of promoters have been giving me the runaround, maybe overlooking me, getting other fighters instead of me. But this is my shot. I got one shot, and I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna run with it. It's mine.
And let's go back to your fight a little bit with Nick. You feel very confident going into this. Any predictions for the fight?
It's gonna be faster, stronger. I'm gonna be all up in his face. whatever he gives me, I'm gonna react to it, you know, and I'm gonna make him react to my pressure.
In the time that you've been putting into the fight, do you think, or the time that you've been putting in training for the fight, do you think that that's not only added to your conditioning but your confidence as well? And can you talk a little bit about why you feel like you have an edge?
Yes, I go, like I said, I go against many different champions. With Frank Trevino, there's no, all these people that I train with bring me so much pressure that Nick cannot bring, you know, to the table. So I'm used to like the best pressure there is. I also have trained with Ricardo Palacios. He's a champion from Gallo's Den. So he's one of the best guys out there. And I don't think this kid is like him or Frank or Ray Banda or anybody from all these other gyms.
And talk to me about the goals that you have set for yourself in MMA.
In MMA, just to kill my opponents, kill everyone that's in front of me. You know, the losses I have in my amateur are decision, and they're 135 pound. Now I went down to 125 pound, and I'm gonna be the dominant fighter, the stronger fighter.
How do you think you're holding that weight, and how strong do you feel at that weight?
I feel pretty strong in that weight. You know, I'm confident in that weight. I'm fast. I'm strong.
And the name of the show is Best of the Best 2, put on by JC Fight Promotions and Hero FC. Who do you say that your hero is, and why?
Jesus Christ is my hero, because he died for our sins and he went through all that pain. I cannot go through that every day. When I train, when I work, I pray to him, and he gives me the strength to finish my day at work, to finish my sessions at practice, my sparring practice, everything. So
Who do you feel that you've been a hero to, or maybe a good example or a mentor to?
my son, he's 4 years old. He was born with hyperinsulinism, and he had a near to total pancreatic. His pancreas was removed, right? So now he has diabetes, and he's trained jiu-jitsu too. And I'm his hero because he sees me fighting. He sees me coming home with black eyes, or coming home from work, and then I go training and I play with him. So I'm just trying to be his hero, and trying to show him that his diabetes won't get in the way of anything.
If you had one thing to say to your opponent Nick before the fight, what would it be?
Just be ready, because I'm gonna come at you, and it's gonna be a show. You know, like whatever you want to do, we're gonna do. And I'm gonna have my way with you. You know.